What the hell is happening? Hello and thank you for clicking on this video. I'll be talking about another flathead, and this is the NiceHCK B80 earbuds, which is a single DD earbud coming in at about $35 US, which is relatively affordable, but when things come cheap, does the sound suffer as well? Before we dive deeper, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank NiceHCK for sending this unit in exchange for my honest feedback. However, as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own and are not influenced by any parties. If you'd like to support the channel, do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I'd appreciate it a lot. Now that's all out of the way, let's talk accessories. Now that's all out of the way, let's talk unboxing. And you've seen the box art. One thing I gotta give NiceHCK is that they give you that art in like a card for memento. You can see she's wearing the earbuds supposedly, but your eyes are definitely not paying attention to her ears. And I'm not one to go crazy over anime girls in an IEM box art, but I guess there's an audience for this. And if you like this kind of stuff, well, there you go. Inside comes with the earbuds themselves and also interchangeable ear tips, one with a hole in the middle and one fully covered. There's also a fabric carrying case to carry this earbud. It's of course not as nice as the one that came with the NX8, but it's still nice to have. The design of the earbuds is very simple. Think of any black typical flathead earbud that you see anywhere, have some glitter embedded on it, and with a slightly better cable. That pretty much sums up the design of the B80. There's not a lot of special or extra design features to make this flathead stand out from the pack, but at least with the cable design it makes it feel a little bit more premium compared to any cheap freebie flatheads you get in an aeroplane. Also, due to the shape, if you've worn any flatheads before, the experience with the B80 will be no different, and it's lightweight, so it won't be causing any pain or discomfort wearing these. I mean, look at how happy that anime girl was. For the sound of the earbuds, especially when they give you that little anime girl memento, I thought that was compensation for what these earbuds are going to sound like, and I was ready to write this thing off, but after testing it, I was actually pleasantly surprised. I've already mentioned in any earbud video that due to the nature of its design, you're not going to get as much seal as an IEM, and with that, I've yet to hear an earbud that can deliver deep, impactful bass, and this flathead is no exception. But you're still getting some low end coming through where you can hear the bass notes. Imagine BA bass from the dynamic driver earbud, so you're hearing it for information and it's there, but don't be expecting bass hit level impact and slam. One thing to note while listening to the B80 is the presence of vocals. It stands in focus and in front of the background music. Treble is a little subdued, so trumpet sounds a little bit muted and missing that sharpness and openness in their attack, and it's keeping in tune with NiceHCK's sound characteristics in having a smooth sounding presentations in the IEMs, but the B80 is much more muted in its attack. However, the imaging is really good where you're hearing the macro details and the positions of sounds in the left and right, and it gives you an illusion of a wider soundstage because of the background music being recessed, but you can hear its presence. However, the micro details still get lost in the background. So comparing against another budget entry earbud, the FiiO FF1. In terms of the looks, the FiiO FF1 has a bit more design to the flathead, but the cable is a bit on the thinner side, whereas on the NiceHCK B80, that flathead looks like your typical flathead earbud with a slightly better cable. In terms of sound performance, they are largely similar, with the B80 maybe having a bit more imaging capabilities and the vocal notes are much more present on the B80. So if anything, the B80 edges over the FF1 just a tad in terms of sound performance, and the B80 would be my pick if I had to choose. However, there is one flathead that really gave me a surprising experience as well, and that is the Dunu Alpha 3. And in terms of how the earbuds sound and feel, it's almost the opposite of my comparison with the FiiO FF1. The Alpha 3 just feels a lot more premium with its build quality. It's got some weight to it as well with the metal body, but if you want something lighter, then the B80 will definitely be the preference. But in terms of sound, the Dunu Alpha 3 is just a step above in terms of delivering more from your sound compared to the NiceHCK B80. However, it's also a little bit more expensive in comparison, and rightfully so with what they have to offer. But if you're on a budget, then the B80 is still a good option. So in summary, I think if you're looking for a budget option for a flathead, the NiceHCK B80 is a really nice option for that. However, it's still not something that will be convincing me to be switching over from using an IEM, so I'm still waiting to hear a flathead that would do that. However, this is all based on one man's experience and I'm curious to know your thoughts. Has any flathead earbuds convinced you of switching thus far? Comment below and let me know, and with that all said, thank you again to NiceHCK for this experience and to all of you for watching. Until the next experience, take care and happy listening.